YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. So as you can see, my light is green there, and
didn't tell you I don't really know. Hey, back when I was calling, should've answered on your phone. Now I'm on.
So a big, giant, huge, amazing, magical thing when it comes to making music, making music in general, blah 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 blah, is the melody. That first, like, whether it's like a sample or a melody, whatever it is, the sound that shapes the whole beat, essentially, that shapes the whole instrumental. Today I wanted to talk about different things that I've been doing and I've been looking into to make melodies sound unique. I feel like that's a really important thing. It's something I'm constantly doing, developing my own sound, is getting that initial melodic thing to sound unique and to not have it sound so like FL Studio robotic, even though that's not necessarily a bad thing. Working on and trying to do lately 4 different things, as a matter of fact, to make your melodies sound unique. We recording? All right, I'm gonna do the here's the thumbnail. I want it to be something where it's like, this is really dope, but also, oh my god, there's a tornado about to hit my house. Good? All right, let's start recording. Number 1, I'm gonna do a list of 4 things just because I don't know any other way to structure this video. Number 1, finding a unique sound and carefully placing notes. So I got the sound in Electra X. I think it's like a bass got a Electra X pack. And you can find unique sounds without using external plugins like Electra X and stuff like that. Like, you can get, I've found a ton of cool sounds on Toxic Biohazard and stuff like that. Alright, so that's my bass sound. I might move stuff around later. I need something to be like hitting with the metronome, you know what I mean? It's 130 BPM. I need something that's gonna be hitting a little bit with the metronome. Now my counter melody, I want it to be a piano, and this is where I'm gonna kind of get a little bit more creative, just putting notes that aren't exactly on the perfect metronome and just doing different weird little things with velocity and stuff like that. Initial melody is kind of gonna keep us in tune with like it's gonna keep the head bobbing with the metronome. It's not gonna throw us off too much. I'm clicking everything in today just so you guys can visually see what I'm doing instead of like playing it or something like that. Messing with the velocities, carefully placing all of these notes. Basically, the velocities and not putting everything perfectly on a line will give it a little bit more character, we'll say. Alright, so these melodies are dope so far. As you can see from the title, these melodies are dope. Step number 2, tip number 2 of the day. So I showed you guys before exporting something and pitching it up or down or stretching it as that melody, but now I want to tell you guys something that I do sometimes. Tip number 2, export the loop, pitch it up or down an entire octave, double it over the melody, and then turn it down. You'll see what I do. So I just export it as a file, as a WAV file. I'm gonna load it up here. I'm just gonna drag it in, same BPM, same everything. So it's pretty low already. So I'm gonna pitch this all the way up an octave. 1200 cents is an entire octave. Oh, I like it already. So I usually like to turn it down. It depends. Everything is different, but I like to turn it down. It just gives it that just extra layer, so it just sounds, to me, it just sounds less like Robot Fruit FL Studio. All of the noises, other than like the clap snares, other than like drums and percussion, like I feel like all of those other layers, whether it's vocals or it's just like random, like in lo-fi beats, it's like when I made a lo-fi beat, I put a bunch of rain and like thunder in the background. Those little like soundscapes or just background noises or things you layer over the beat is gonna make the melody sound. I'll show you what I mean, and I'll show you like the most popular things that I usually do or have been doing lately. Number 3 is layering random things over your beat that makes sense. For example, here I pulled in this old scratchy popping. Here's what it sounds like without it. Now here's what it sounds like with it. Just gives it a little bit more of a character, as I said before. And I also have these bunch of like random samples over here. And I stretched it out, pitched it down so it matched the tone. There's no effects or anything on it yet. I'm gonna still add some effects. For this type of beat where it's gonna be something that maybe someone can rap over, I just want it to blend with the melody a little bit more. So I'm gonna leave like these low mid to mid frequencies. And maybe just add some more effects to it, just to like sauce it up a little bit. Tip number 4 is don't be afraid to break the rules. Throw in random sounds. Put things that aren't supposed to be technically done. Make your snare clip to the point where it sounds like something random. If you're getting good at making beats and you're trying to make something that's gonna kind of like differentiate you from other producers or give you that sound that no one else has or whatever, you want to do some random stuff that people are gonna comment if you post a video and be like, what the hell is that? That's so random. I don't know. There's no rules to any of this stuff at the end of the day. Do what you want, especially when it comes to melodies, because that's what's gonna make you unique at the end. And you want people to be messaging you and being like, yo, how the hell did you make that ridiculous sounding melody? I've never heard anything like that before. But that's my 4 tips of the day. I want to finish making this beat now. I hope you enjoyed those tips. If you like it, drop a like, and let's finish this. I'm just gonna add drums to it, I think. way it's a little muddy. Maybe I'll pitch it up, but I don't know. Fire though. I done made some. I ain't gotta, yeah, I made some. But yeah, this is fire. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I like doing tutorials every now and then on just little things that I'm figuring out and I'm working on too. Like, I'm constantly working on getting my melodies better. Yeah, it's lit. Thanks for watching. Go follow me on Instagram at Kyle Garver Beats. Go follow me on Spotify. Go follow me everywhere. All the links are below. I did a July 4th sale, which ends probably, I'm probably going to post this video on the 7th. It ends at the end of the day today. So if I get this out on the 7th, you'll see this. And if I don't, then you won't ever see this clip ever, and it will disappear on my computer. Anyways, so use the code July until the end of the day today for all kits if you want discount. Here's the end of the video. Let's listen to this beat I made today. It's fire. See you guys in the next one. Drop a like. Peace.